Good morning, YouTube. It is 10 a.m. in the great state of Texas, and we have a bowl blank that we're doing today. I think this is Beechwood. So, long story short, I ordered this grab bag from Amazon, which has like these wood blanks in them, and it comes initialed, and this one says BCH, which I'm assuming is Beechwood. I have no idea, no way to confirm that. But if you happen to know what this is, go ahead, leave a comment so I'll know what kind of wood it is in the future. I'm assuming it's beech. I've never worked with beechwood before, but hey, I just thought we'd give it a go. I've actually done this project months ago, so this is actually the first time I'm watching the commentary in the video after I edit it. So I edit these videos, and then I come and do the voiceover afterwards, obviously. And sometimes I'll do like 4 or 5 projects in a row, and my computer is just flooded with different projects. So this is like re-watching my editing. So we're going to go ahead and put the faceplate on, get this spun down on our Nova Comet 2 mini lathe, and we're going to make a bowl out of it. And I will say, this is probably one of the most beautiful woods I've ever worked with. It was a little dense, but man, judging by the thumbnail, I'm sure you guys have seen, it turns out pretty good. So, like with this wood, not a whole lot of issues or problems with it. These bowl blanks are usually pretty easy to work with. This is the first time I'm working with this beechwood, and I do a lot of epoxy projects, so sometimes the woods are hardwood, softwoods. I'm not a wood expert. However, once you start to feel them on the lathe a little bit, you get an idea for kind of what you're working with. So once you get that like superficial layer off of it, now we're just trying to get everything nice and cylindrical so we can start the actual gouging process. So one of the more difficult parts of the entire project is just getting that square into a nice round cylinder. And this sometimes takes a little while. You can see here I'm switching between the round carbide tool. The round carbide tool comes in a couple of different shapes, or I should say sizes and sense. I usually use the larger carbide when I'm just trying to gouge and round everything out nice and even. And earlier I was using the bowl gouge itself just to kind of make everything nice and round. I think over there on the side is even my roughing gouge. I don't know if I could go back and use it. I assume that I do. Actually, I have no idea. I probably should do a little bit better editing, I guess. But I kind of like watching these videos. Here I go with the bowl gouge, not the bowl gouge, the roughing gouge. Sorry, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning when I'm doing this commentary, by the way. So just FYI, a little bit tired and it's freezing outside. So here's a little bit of a different angle after I've used 3 different tools to kind of make this nice round cylindrical bowl blank itself. So just coming down, doing some finer edge work, just getting everything nice and even. Again, putting the tool on top of it. It's a good way to judge how cylindrical your actual piece is. So that's a good technique. Pick that up watching other YouTubers. Great little tip there. So just making small, gentle strokes, trying to get everything real nice and even. And you can see we're getting more dust than we are ribbons or shavings, but not too worried about it. You can also start to see the grain come out in this. So obviously, thumbs up, already happy. So once we've got everything kind of in our little shape, now we're just going to start working the bottom, getting everything nice and round. And these wood blanks come with like this wax on them. I guess it seals the wood in some way. So you can feel that on the chisels a little bit. It's not like a glue. I assume it's some kind of wax. And I think somebody told me a while back what that wax or what that film was. But if you know what that is, go ahead, leave a comment as well, because in spite of how much woodworking I do, I am not an expert. So more of just a hobbyist than anything else. But I'm getting better. So now that we're making this nice round bottom here, you start to get a little bit better appreciation for the grain. When I stop the video, you can actually see the colors start to pop out. And all we're doing here is just making everything nice and even. But man, you can really see the grain in this wood, and it looks absolutely beautiful. And I can't wait to get it sanded and polished up. So now we're just going to go in, make a mortise. I believe this part went really easy. This is a really nice wood to work with, nice and soft. Nothing too difficult. Didn't get a lot of resistance. I think the most resistance I've had on one of these pieces was I had purple heart one time and I was trying to use that. That is some very hard wood. But this wood, very soft, very easy on the chisels. Nothing too complicated. And here I am just taking the faceplate off. Once I got everything nice into the shape that I want. And there you can see BCH. And I'm like, okay, well, we're almost done. So one of the better parts of doing these bowl blanks is that they're kind of like the Lego minifigs. They really don't take any time to do. So I think the total completion time was maybe a little less than an hour to get all of this done. And it's just more detail work than anything else. That's why I kind of like doing all wood projects, is because it's not epoxy. You know what you're getting into with every single, use of the tools. It's all wood. Not a lot of resistance. I mean, if you get knots in the wood, you have a little bit of an issue. But this one was very smooth. You can see here we're using the bowl gouge just to kind of gouge it out, and we're getting really good material off. I feel like I'm stuttering and I'm drunk doing this commentary. I assure you, I'm not. I'm at work, or actually, I'm at a different job site, and it's 1 o'clock in the morning, so I'm a little bit tired. Couldn't sleep, but overall, really happy how this turned out. The grain on this is absolutely beautiful. I hope to work with this wood again in the future, because it's absolutely gorgeous. Maybe doing a double stack, making a little bit larger bowl, that would be really good. But here we are, just gouging everything out, coming back with the square carbide tool, just get the edges the way we want to, and just taking down that material all the way down to the headstock as much as we can. And then we'll start my favorite part, which everybody knows is sanding. I love sanding. I hate sanding. Hate it. But we're almost nearly done and completed. Now we're just doing some finer edge work, just getting the details done. So here we are once we got everything gouged out. Or I guess we didn't get everything gouged. I guess I'm just doing a little bit more material, taking it off. Because I'll stop the lathe and I'll come back and I'll feel the depth. And I'm trying to get it as deep as I possibly can. It kind of helps with the material and makes it a better aesthetic, I think. But maybe I'm done now. No, still not done. Coming back again with the square carbide tool, round carbide tool, getting everything gouged down the way that we want. Just doing this over and over again. It's a start and stop process, but here we are after everything's gouged out. You can see all the material. A little bit decent ribbons once you kind of stop the video and kind of see what came out of it. But overall, you can already tell really good grain in the actual wood blank itself. So we're just going to get this thing sanded down. I believe I started from maybe 60 and went up to 320 with the sanding on this one. But we'll see here in a little bit. I like to get the wood shavings cleaned up before I actually start the process of sanding. But I believe I went from maybe that is 60. I want to say 60. And this part didn't take any time at all. Obviously, we're not doing any wet sanding, so the sanding portion for this went relatively smooth. It's a lot easier when you're just working with one simple material. Horrible transition, by the way. So now what we're going to do is put this wood wax on it. This is really going to make the wood pop, and you're really going to get to see the grain if I can ever get the actual wood wax out of the bottle. Man, beautiful color on this. Absolutely loved it. This is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I love working with. If this is Beechwood, I gotta order more of it, because this. Look at that. It looks gorgeous. Love this. Really happy the way this turned out. I think this is my cat's food bowl now. I think my wife took this and hijacked it for me. But man, look at the grain on that. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely love this one. And we're just polishing it up there, getting everything ingrained in it. And here we are, the big reveal at the end. Little Beechwood bowl. Absolutely gorgeous. Love this. So, hope you guys liked the video. You guys are probably watching this in the summer of 2022. I finished this, I want to say in December of 2021. December, November. I'll say it at the end of the video. But overall, really happy how this turned out. Aesthetically, really nice, beautiful bowl, as you can see here. So, don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment if you know what kind of wood this is. I'm going to try to get some sleep, and I'll see you guys in the next project. Hope you enjoyed this one. Hope everybody's having a good summer, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, catch you later. Peace. All right, so the project is done. Cool mystery bowl. I have no idea what kind of wood this is. So you saw the initials on the blank itself, and I have no idea what those initials stand for. So if anybody knows, please leave it in the comments. Really fun wood to work with. I thought it was going to be a lot more difficult, a lot more hard on the chisels, and it kind of was, but absolutely beautiful, the grain in this wood.
I love these wood blanks. The grab bag, I love doing those, just ordering them randomly online and then just using whatever they send. But wow, this looks really, really cool. You got it. I don't think it's ambrosia. I've gotten grab bags and the initials for ambrosia are a little bit different. So I don't think that's what it is. But overall, really happy the way this turned out. Looks absolutely gorgeous, absolutely stunning. Love it 100%. No epoxy, just pure wood bowl, and it looks absolutely stunning, beautiful once you get it all polished up. So hope you guys liked it. Hope you guys got something out of it. Today is November 28th, 2021. You guys are probably watching this in the spring and summer of 2022. So hope you guys are staying warm out there. It's, freezing here in Texas. Not freezing, but, if it gets below 80 degrees in Texas, we're freaking out. So hope you guys are doing well, and I'll see you guys in the next project. All right, beautiful bowl. See you guys next. Bye. Boop.